What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our The Outer World series, running on hard difficulty, and it's our first time playing. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we were exploring the first little town, and we only have one place left to go, and that is the top of the tower. And then we can do some exploration and some questing outside, which I'm very excited about. Getting some more action and some more combat, but it has been quite enjoyable to explore this little town. They have some crazy stuff going on in here, but I have a feeling that's going to be a theme.
Miss Holcomb, I need to explain this lesson. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
What is it? What are they filling the cans with?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
Interesting. I wonder if we wore specifically different armor. Like, what if we showed up in Spacer's gear? Would he say something about how we're stealing property? Uniform? What are you talking about?
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay. These workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I think this guy's full of crap. Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do to help.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
Companion?
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Companions! Okay, you've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. They provide combat support, their skills enhance your skills, they increase your carrying capacity, and you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. How many companions can we have at once? Just one? Or can we have multiple? Deliver Reed's message. Divert power from the geothermal plant. Oh, we could probably do either one, huh? Yeah, they're gonna make us choose, I bet. Parvati. The Companion Ledger. This Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gears. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Okay, so she's got the impact hammer. Looks like she's got some electrical damage. And she has a light pistol. Armor-wise, +5 tech skills. Light armor, 7 armor. Bonus support engineering. Increase your engineering skill. 30% threat generated. Decrease the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies. Okay, so she's not very tanky. Oh! We can do either or, I see. Distance, we'll go medium. Weapon. I'm cool with mixed. Mode. Aggressive. Persuade, lockpick, and engineering. Ability overload. Parvati slams down her hammer, creating a blast wave that shocks enemies and stuns automechanicals. Knocks the target to the ground, rendering them unconscious for a few seconds, and stuns the target, leaving them unable to act for a short time. Level 3, health, armor rating, body armor rating, melee damage, and range damage. Status effects, name, and duration. Engineering, lockpick, and persuade. Well, lockpick, we're already good, but Parvati gives us a +7. Engineering brings us up to 29. And persuade up to 28. We'll take it. Okay. I'm sure we got some gear for you, right? Handguns or block. Is there a way to, like, hide helmets? Whoa, you can't, like, de-equip things? Tech skills. Alright, well, we want you in that helmet. Hack skills, stealth skills, range skills. Tech skills is what specifically? Medical science, so that's helping your engineering. Stealth would be lockpick, and dialogue would be persuade. Hack, no, doesn't help. I'm cool with what you got on. Okay, can I see what your skills are in terms of, like, weapon combat? Doesn't seem like it. So what, you could use anything? Do you need ammo? That's another thing. Do you need ammo? The impact hammer seems pretty fire. What if I give you the revolver instead? I think that's gonna kind of be our best option. Is there a way to hide helmets? What would it be? Graphics? Gameplay? Show companion helmet. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I highly doubt we're going to be able to steal anything here.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it.
I want to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
Your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
You disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
You're loyal to Spacer's Choice.
This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
Okay, let me ask you something else.
Go ahead.
What makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back?
That you or not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Sometimes people move on. It's the way of things.
Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
You and Adelaide have a personal history?
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Salt Tuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored salt tuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Disgusting. Okay.
Go ahead.
If you expect me to talk to this Adelaide person, I could use a little more information.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a salt tuna canning institution. Salt tuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
That sounds disgusting.
Begging your pardon, salt tuna is a staple in the diet of any self-respecting spacer. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with salt tuna galore. No other brand of salt tuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, salt tuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Hang on. So what are you canning here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of salt tuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
That's nice.
Go ahead.
We need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
You withhold medicine from your own workers.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
That's monstrous.
Yes, it is. And it's necessary. Spacer's Choice is a family. And the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual.
How long has this plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse
'Cause
and
y'all
increasingly
dirty.
frequent.
That's why. You should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of contagion.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end.
Okay, I will say this guy is very charismatic, and on the outside, like, very surface level, he seems like he's trying to do right with the best he can. But I don't buy it either. I don't buy it. I think this dude's full of crap. I'm very interested to hear what the Adeline girl has to say. Adeline.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
Occasionally companions may have something on their mind when you see a thought bubble. Something, something, something.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Figures. Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
That makes sense.
It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse.
Sounds horrible.
I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I met the vicar. He asked me to find a book for him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I like this girl. She's got a good head on her shoulders. She seems to look out for other people. So far, so good. Ooh. Z, X, and C. I'm gonna quick save.
Heading back.
Heading back.
On my way.
Okay.
Everyone's
Oh.
so weird in here. It's too clean.
Hold.
Be right there.
Okay, so that's like to stay put and follow. I think.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
You already have. I haven't found your book yet.
Please get it.
You seem pretty concerned about that book. Care to tell me why?
A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large. Though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Exactly.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons.
Yeah, out of here.
Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
Okay.
They who are not satisfied with...
Let's get back on
What would you-
track. Okay, I just thought of something else I need to be doing. Alright, well that's that. I guess we'll figure... Like, I obviously we do a lot of stealing. We do, lying and all these other dialogue options to get goodies and experience. But action-wise, in terms of quest and like storyline, I would like to be quote-unquote a good guy. We'll see how it plays out, but I would like to at least try to be a good guy. Okay, but before we do any of that, quests, would like to do some of the other quests first. So let's go ahead and head outside. See what we got as options. Manta Queen? Die, robot, die. Okay, that's what we're gonna start with. Deal with the mechanical scout. Do enemies respawn? I'm not seeing those animals down there anymore.
Everyone all right?
What the heck was that? What the heck? She just went flying. Heavy and light ammo. Examine. Kane Van Acker, Spacer's Choice Ethologist, assigned to Terra 2. This week I've decided to study Torore mating habits. The female Torores leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site, and don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. Okay. Ooh. It's arena time. Over here. Alright, healing time. Oh, we missed. That's horrible. Oh, dang. Dude, this guy is super tough. Oops. I had my other gun out. Ooh, some things you can do to make your companions tougher. Give them better armor, increase your determination skill, give them companion perks that improve their health or toughness. That was difficult. Light machine gun. Pocket watch. Assault rifle. Yeah, she went down super quick. parts, weapon parts, ammo. Okay. What's up with this mechanical guy?
Bet I could fix him up.
You can fix him?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Hang on a second, I'm not sure.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. A metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Are you damaged?
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
This is a junkyard, not a repair bay.
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Don't have time for this. I want to see if I can get my engineering up. What is it currently at? We're only at 29.
Searching for repair.
Go ahead and fix him up, Parvati.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Parvati, why did you name them mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Is that an Aetherwave cereal or something?
Surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Okay, cool. Take the ammo. There's gotta be a bunch of goodies in the junkyard. An empty bin? Combat drone? Heavy ammo, light ammo, frozen dinner, bread. Nice. Mag pick. Weapon parts and bits. We'll take it all. Okay, so now we return to Ludwig. The next one is the illustrated manual. So we'll go ahead and do that next. But first, this guy is being an absolute menace right now. An absolute menace. You gotta stay off the desk, buddy. Okay, so we have the illustrated manual. That's what the vicar wanted. How does she feel about, like, breaking in? Oh, transition to Edgewater. Where the heck does this take me? Raptidon. Oh, sick. Yeah, this is the place we saw from inside the tuna factory. And now we can unbar that. Awesome. That's cool. Had to go in from the outside. Okay, we'll kind of like look at this stuff later on. Although I will grab these 2 crates while I see them. Let's head on over and do this quest then. Hold it down, girl. I just get hit by a grenade? What the heck was that? My gosh, dude, these guys are no joke. Okay. It's tough out here. So what we can do is use some of this stuff. Base health plus 25. This is why we pick everything up. Natural healing regen. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. Alright, what else do we have here? We do have a light machine gun. Nine armor. It has a little more head armor. But other than that, I mean, there's not much we can do here.
Heading back. Got it. Heads down. On my way. Heading back.
What does that mean, heading back?
Coming.
I don't know what that means. Okay, let's try this again. Use. Got one down. 2 down. 3 down. Okay, we got him stunned. And this guy's shooting me through the rock. He's still shooting me through the rock. What the heck is going on with this rock? He can shoot me through the rock? Alright, this time we got it. Don't you guys worry. We got it this time, 100%. 100%.
Got it. Heads down. Incoming! Help! Come on! Through! Nice one!
Okay. Whew. Whew. Let's save that one. Okay. We are encumbered from carrying too many items. You cannot sprint or fast travel while encumbered. Sell, drop, or break down. Girly, we gotta... You gotta be better. We gotta get you some better stuff. We gotta get myself some better stuff. Inventory. Well, this assault rifle's better, but it takes heavy ammo. Oh, so do you. Okay, so already, boom, better assault rifle. So now we can break you down. Can break all these pistols down. Break these swords down. Okay. Melee weapon skills? I don't think I'll ever be using that, really. Ranged weapon skills, but with low armor? Don't think I'll be using that, really. Alright, we freed up a little bit. Is this the same as what we have? Yeah, but it doesn't need repaired. Whew, good lord, that was difficult. A lock. Oh my gosh, Enzo, you gotta relax, buddy. You can't just jump on me. I think he's scared from the thunder. It's raining outside right now. Can break all these down. We probably don't need to hold on to all these melee weapons either. Just to free up some inventory space. I feel like this one's a special one, so I kind of want to keep it. Okay. That freed up a decent amount of space for us. So let's go ahead and check out these buildings. See what we got going on. Energy cells. Yeah, I think all this food we're collecting is, I think it might really come in handy for us. And I can't imagine playing on the difficulty after this. That fight would have been impossible. Maybe we really need to consider buying some gear, potentially. To Adreno. Messages. Clement Eldridge. J. Bartell. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth's Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson. From C. Eldridge. Jefferson, of course I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Okay. A shot cannon. Now those are the upgrades I'm talking about. Potentially. What's the difference between Adreno and Adrena time? Movement, speed boost, all attributes. Oh, for the crash. Okay. 4 armor, one-handed skill. Nah. The shot cannon. Ability to stun. I feel like we should be doing the stuff with the most DPS. Makes sense to me. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Say hi, Enzo, and then you gotta go. You gotta go. We gained a level! Okay. I want to get this up. Inspiration. I feel like we need to get this up at least by 6. Get closer to that level. Heavy weapon crit chance and weapon sway. I mean, it is a shame not to put stuff in here, but... Steal from humans while sneaking, crouch move speed, sneak attack, weak spot damage, and ignore target's armor. Long guns critical damage plus 50%. Yeah, I think we just go for it. And a perk, base armor rating, which adds to any armor you wear. Additional ammo stock on vendors, consumable and general stock. Carrying capacity. Fast travel while encumbered. XP from companion kills. Vendor prices. Crit chance from companion. Weapon and armor durability loss. Sprint speed. Walk speed. Damage when alone. Tactical time dilation meter max. I think I'm going to go for base health. I feel like we die super quickly. Super quickly. When the collector had to abandon his home, he hid the banned book in a small cave along with some other contraband. Travel to the cave. Okay. So it seems like maybe we could have gotten up top for an ambush. Ah. Oh, very cool. Or maybe we could have just done that without fighting them at all. Okay. So we gotta pay attention to environment. There were more explosives over here. Alright, where's this cave? Whoa! Way over there. Alright, what else do we got going on in the area? Fistful of digits. What is that? Oh, that's a... Oh my gosh. That's a boss. Well, I would assume it's like a boss. It's one of the bounties. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can go do this boss.
Far.
That helmet any good? It's the same as what we have. Save it. Wow. That felt so much better. Those are mines. Got it. Good to know. Okay. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Should probably make sure we save it again. We also are not healing. There it goes. Heavy power armor. Heavy weapons, but -5 to stealth skills. Okay, so this is like gonna strictly be our combat gear. Oh, we're also encumbered. Who is this Zoe?
Stand and deliver! That had to hurt.
Where the heck were all these people when we fought the boss? This weapon is so much better, by the way.
That had to hurt. No encore.
So much better. I did not expect that many to pop out. That was crazy. Okay. We don't need all these assault rifles. Probably get rid of all these melee weapons. How much are, like, the parts weighing me down? None. Okay, that's good to know. So what, it's like this stuff? This helmet I'm probably never gonna use. Probably same with this. Well, this is a duplicate. We already have something that gives tech skills. Ugh. Now my cats want to start fighting, apparently. Ridiculous. Why are they being like this today? Alright, light pistol. Bunch of light pistols. Very interested to see who this girl is, but I want to make sure I loot everything first. Gotta use the spray bottle on them. They asked for it. Alright, let's see who this girl is.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You sound confused or possibly unscrewed?
Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Are you from Edgewater?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
There's something else?
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Halcyon. Okay. Cool. We got a bunch of buildings and stuff here. Lock picking. We need to change our armor. Sure we don't step on those bad boys on accident. We desperately need to go sell or figure something out. Or stop picking up so much stuff, I guess. We still pick up everything anyways. Because that's how we play the game. Maybe I should get that increased carry weight perk next. Ammo doesn't weigh anything, right? No. Don't equip. Break it down. Probably don't need the revolver. Probably don't need the pistols. Extra assault rifle. Heavy weapons. Yeah, but it's clothing. Doesn't give very good armor. I'm gonna break that down as well. Yeah, it's gotta be this stuff that's weighing me down. Adreno weighs stuff. Do these weigh anything? They do. Okay. So you need to start using the mods. Doesn't look like we can get in there. I do like how much loot they give you. Just like random crates everywhere. Alright, should be the last building.
Nice.
We probably got a decent amount of junk too weighing us down. Need to find a vending machine. But first Marauder boss down. And that Marauder boss wasn't even too shabby. So we'll probably end up fast traveling over here next and then completing like these quests. And then comes now the power, I'm pretty sure is the final one. Or the main mission. So we will do all of that next time. Why is my idle camera unavailable? What the heck? That's my outro. Well, I suppose we can go. Let's see how fast travel works. That's my outro. You can't just take away my outro like that. Huh. I wonder if it's because we were close to, we leveled up again. I wonder if it was because we were, like, potentially not in a safe zone? Maybe? But as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.